Hello, my little nerds and nerdettes. Please join us for another episode of
Dungeon Crawlers!
Fuck. Oh wow!
I guess whatever he
Wow!
has.
We've been waiting for the day. We've been waiting for the
It has
day.
taken me how many years?
Frosty's
Two and a
wild.
half years.
Holy shit.
I mean, we said this a couple sessions ago. We were waiting for the
this
day
kind
where
of
just
energy out of him
randomly
all the time.
Frosty comes out of nowhere and is just like, Dungeon Crawlers! And it happened. It happened. Stream. You heard it here
I'm
today.
excited. I'm excited.
Glorious.
I'm excited that I got. No, I'm fucking excited.
Yeah,
I got Frosty this fucking lit. I'm all for
Let's
this.
go.
I'm a little scared because are we gonna have a revisit of season 1, Kaylin?
That's right, I'm killing everyone!
Jesus Christ!
I've been waiting for this moment. We're going mano a mano, motherfucker. Let's go.
I can actually
Alright.
mark this as a quote. Today.
Holy shit.
Today.
I would say this needs to be marked.
I'm working on it.
3/22/23. Frosty loses his shit. Love it.
Somebody clip that shit.
The group has made their way to Kaylor. You have made your way safely to the city walls in the gorgeously well-kept fields of Kaylor. You come to the large golden city gates. That is this almost utopia. Only to learn that once you enter, you pay a tax. As you enter the city, you go through almost like a newcomer, new person processing DMV. What's the word I'm looking for? When people enter the U.S.
Customs.
Customs.
Like a customs. You're taken through this line, and as you proceed through the line, you're asked a couple questions, asked to place your hand upon a globe, which pretty much reads race, full name. You get an identification card, almost like a social security. It lets you know if there's been any grievances and or bounties that have been taken out against you, and in doing so, you are either taken to the left, which directly proceeds to bring you right into the main city, Kaylor proper, or it takes you to the right, where you're kind of in more of a questioning / processing court fee type situation. Upon doing so, the majority of the group, has no issues and is taken directly into Kaylor proper, where it seems as Nova's taken a little bit of a little side trip. And upon doing so, talks her way out of it and pays a little bit of a get out of jail free card, stipend. As you make your way into the city, you are immediately met with how incredibly clean the city is. You're guided down almost like these touristy type streets. The streets and houses and the sides of these houses and businesses are absolutely immaculate. Windows are clean. Flowers are watered. There's nothing is dying. Nothing is looks overused. Everything seems to be god dang it. Everything seems to be very like
New.
just very new, very
Pristine.
clean, pristine, proper. You're followed around by a guard for even a little bit. Towards the end of your evening, after you've made a little bit of shopping trips, and he pretty much asks for your identification and why you are out at a certain hour of the night. When you tell him that you have somewhere to stay, he pretty much follows you to make sure you meet that location. You make your way back to your your rooms. Conversations are had, and you find yourself down in the bar area. You are getting ready to sit down and have a drink when the last two members of your group, Nova and Axel, come walking down the stairs, kind of like linked arm in arm, kind of making funny faces when they notice the rest of the group. And then Treble, I do want to make one thing today because I did find it. So yes, so when you guys first came to the city, this is the Amberlit Academy, which I was correct about. It is the second largest academy. It's an offshoot for Tyrell, which that is the candle. Dang it! I just had it here. The candle lit academy. Candles light, candles lit. Where is it? I have my notes here.
Like you said you said the academy in this city is kind of like a pilot or satellite campus of the main one, right?
Correct. Where is it? I literally the Amberlit Academy in Kaylor, and in Tyrell, the academy there is the Candles Light. That way, I have the proper information to you because I had my notes all over the goddamn place.
Damn.
But, it is late evening. You guys have joined the rest of your party downstairs, and what are you doing?
Playing some music.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's important.
Why didn't... Is the bot offline? No.
Boto,
It's
hello.
not reacting.
Wait a minute. Is it even in here anymore? Where'd Vexera go?
Oh, you're right. Where the fuck did it go?
It dead.
Shit.
It gone. It dead.
Hold the phone.
Oh. What?
What the hell? Why? Why you do this to me, Vex?
Pardon us while we experience some technical difficulties.
No such thing.
Bro. Adding it now. 1 second.
Lies.
What the hell? This shit done.
There it is.
Shit crack. That's weird. Maybe there was an update to it or something, but it shouldn't just leave.
Alright, let's try that again.
Something's funky here. There it is. I guess I would have gone up to the bar and started to order some drinks. Get the night started, you know.
Yeah, you guys had made your way. Do. Kaylor. Boom. So you guys had gone to the Three Fingers, I believe, right?
Yep, 3
Yes.
fingers. That is correct.
Correct. So, you walk up to the bar. Hello, how can I help you?
Hey, what's good here? We're looking for something to drink.
It depends on what you want to drink. We have fine beers, and we do have some liquors.
Oh, What's a popular shooter in this here establishment?
shooters.
Yeah, you put it like little cup. Yeah, go it all down in one gulp. A shot.
A shot. Yes.
Yeah.
That depends on if you're looking for more expensive or if you're looking for some of our just kind of low quality bottom shelf items.
Well, how expensive are we talking?
I mean, we can go up to
25 gold a shot.
about 150, 200 gold per bottle. Or we could do
You're crazy.
something on the lower ends. That's, 1 gold a bottle, 50 cents a bottle.
50 silver.
50 cents.
Cents.
50
Maybe
silver
like
is
We're in
a
America.
well-known rapper in the area.
Yo, what up? My name 50 Silv.
We in the tavern.
Yeah. You find me in the tavern. Not a pillow. Hmm. What? We talking like whiskey?
We have 3 different sets of whiskeys and we have 2 sets of vodka.
Hmm. Let's hear about the whiskeys.
Are you looking for a top, medium, or low shelf?
Uh,
And she plops
give
the
me,
down.
give me the. How much would a couple shots from the top shelf run me?
Are we talking 3 shots, 4 shots, 5 shots, 1 shot, 2 shots?
3. Oh wait,
3
is
shots?
KB with us at this point?
Probably
I
would have
don't
met up
know.
with you. I know he went downstairs a little bit before us, so he might have met up with you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 3. How much for
3?
3? Yeah.
For low, medium, or high shelf?
The high.
The high? About 50 cents a shot.
Silver.
Or 50 silver a shot. Now you guys got me saying it.
So gold and a half. Yeah. Let's do that.
Sounds good. And she lines up 3 shots and she takes the
I can
very
do that too. I'll take the same thing.
the very top
Oh, that's where I'm getting you one.
yeah, the very top shelf. She takes this bottle down that's got it's got like dust around the top of it. You can tell not a lot of people hit that bottle.
Mhm.
And she uncorks it and pours out 3 shots and slides them across the table and you slide her the cash.
Yep.
Okay.
$1.50. There you go.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, I'll give her 2 gold and say that keep the change. It's a tip,
Much appreciated, sir.
sir.
I would expect this is the type of place that wouldn't accept tips. But considering they're all money grubbers, right?
Not sure.
Does she seem offended when I say that, or
What?
like when I say like keep the change as a tip?
No.
Okay. So tips are acceptable. Cool. Got it. Yeah. All right, and I'll hand one to Sophia, one to KB. And I'll have one as well.
Should we toast?
I guess. I mean, what do people normally say for this type of shit?
I would say to a new budding business and new budding friendships.
Yeah, and still being alive.
To being alive.
Yeah. Good life. Liam.
Scumps.
Lie.
Bam.
Ohio. It's a very smoky, strong, like almost like a bourbon.
Mm.
But it is very smooth and it is very good. Definitely has a
Good
bite.
call it.
What'd you say?
It's got a bite.
So, Sophia, what'd you say?
I just said good call.
Oh,
And you can.
oh yeah.
Sophia
That's good.
clearly doesn't like it. Oh, she. There's like that
She
look
knows
on her
it's good.
face of like, oh, that's foul. Good call.
It's like your grandma. You know that it's good quality because she hates it.
Yeah. True. Ah, that's the way you start a night off.
If that's the high quality, I'd hate to try that low stuff. I mean, that was very good. No, do you want another one?
Oh. Yeah, actually, I like it. Good.
I said we do high, middle, low. Compare all three.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
Oh, I like it. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, no, patience. Close your eyes, and I'll give you each one, and you have to tell me which one's the medium and which one's the low.
All right.
Sounds like a fun game.
A little blind taste test.
I'll go up in order. 3 of each. 3 medium, 3 low.
Okay, so the 3 medium. The 3 medium are about 25 silver a pop. Yeah. And the low is like 1 silver. She
So
pours out the
78
shots,
silver total.
roughly-ish. She pours out each one of the shots, keeps them in their like contained group, and then hands them over to you.
Okay, don't look.
Not looking.
Hey, just one.
All
And
right.
I'll hand the same one to KB and myself.
Knock it back. What is it? What's it taste like?
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what skill check it would be to discern the properties of a whiskey or a wine.
I'm gonna say wisdom. I'm gonna say
Okay.
wisdom.
Yeah, okay, I can buy that.
How do I private message you, Ginge, on Roleplay?
Yep.
I'll just message you on Discord. And then here's the other one.
Okay. So, KB, are you rolling for this as well, or just patience?
I think just patience.
Okay.
Okay. Another wisdom.
Yep. Take another wisdom. Oh yeah. You've been around a lot of bars. You've been around a lot of high-end and shitty low-end alcohol to know the slight differences and when something's overcooked or smoked too long or the seasoning tastes like ass or they spend too long distilling and it offsets the alcohol quality and you sit there and you kind of like mull the first drink around. You take half the shot and you put it down, swish around your mouth. You take the second shot, take the shot, swish it around a little bit. Sit there for a moment, go back to your first shot. You take the rest of the first shot, and I'll message you so we can have the theater effect.
Gotcha. Thinking the first one's the cheapo stuff, and the second one is the mid-range. Is the cheap stuff still good, or is it like pretty bad compared to the other two?
It's not bad, but think like your differences between like when you go the differences between if you were to go sit down and have like a Busch Light and then you went to a brewery and you got like a craft beer.
Gotcha.
That is the difference. That is good and bad, Ginge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those of us that drink beer a lot know that difference. And like,
for sure.
The Busch Light is nice for like putting a bunch back and like not thinking about it. But I'll take a craft beer any day.
You know, it's cheap. It'll do the job, but like when you want something that is good, you don't go for the Busch Light.
No, but if it's all you got.
Then again, there's worse swill beer out there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But first one, that one's definitely the bottom shelf.
It's not awful, but it's definitely
noticeable.
Lower alcohol content. It's like overly smoky to kind of hide that. And it's just kind of like you're just like nah.
Yeah, that second one or that first one we tried that they gave you, it tastes a lot like what they used to steal back in Dollar.
Yeah.
They didn't have the good stuff there. But these other two weren't bad.
Nah, good stuff.
For whiskey,
at
least.
You know, we got a little money now, so we can afford some of the finer things sometimes. How are we feeling by this point? We're 3 shots deep.
As far as you can tell.
Constitution saving throw.
No, not yet.
Still good.
Yeah,
All right.
still good.
Heavily buzzed.
You're feeling lightheaded, but not fucked
Feeling
up.
good.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think that would be the case. Ooh.
I would imagine by this time enough time has passed. So
Sophie, did you take the shots though?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you roll a con save throw.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're lightheaded, but you've been around patience long enough. You can hold your own for the first go round.
Yeah, I'm drinking a lot with patience, just not as long as patience.
Exactly.
Nope, I can
call it
drink it under the
I call the
table.
night up before she does. Well, that was fun.
Might get an ale or something to sip on. Bigger drink.
Now, I'll give if you're going up, I'll give Patience a couple gold just to get maybe a couple pictures or something for the table.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get us something good. You guys got pitches?
We have
pitches.
pitches.
You. All right.
We have pictures of ale.
Yeah, get a couple of those, if you don't mind.
How many would you like?
Oh, 2 for now. Might come back and get more.
Sounds good. That'll be 10 silver a pitcher.
So easy. All right. Fork it over. I'll give her 25.
Okay. She is pretty happy about that. And she hands the very nice pitchers over. Fucking bitch.
buttering up the bartender.
Do we have rooms, right?
Yeah.
If they're gonna be up a while, I'm gonna go change real quick.
Oh, all right.
Be right back.
Don't
Okay.
take too long. The pictures will be gone.
I'm gonna waltz in and join everybody at the table. Oh, already got started, huh?
Yeah, we got, got started. Got tired of waiting for you guys.
Waiting? You weren't even in here when we came in.
Oh, we were up in our room.
Yes, you couldn't have been in here that long.
Still
You
took too
you
long.
you got a lot of catching up to do if you want to catch up.
Oh boy. Ah, why not?
So now at this point, with having a couple of shots, they've set. You've started drinking the beer. KB, patience, roll con saves.
All right.
Because now everything's had a moment to sit. Hey.
I'm gonna
Yep.
intentionally. I think I roll with advantage.
For drinking?
Because of for being a goblin. Well, against like poison. Which
This
Yeah, but you're
like,
small though. You should roll at
maybe it's kind of the
disadvantage.
same thing.
this isn't a
I don't know.
poison.
Fury of the
So-
Small.
So KB,
Serious.
exactly like you were just acting, you look over and KB's kind of teetering. He's sitting in the corner and he's kind of sitting on the chair and he's doing one of those like he just keeps readjusting himself.
You good there, Craig Bizzle?
Okay.
Oh, I can't see your video if you're doing shit in video.
And you're mine. You can't see mine.
No.
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 Yeah, go. And I have it on too. So I'm just gonna do
Roll
this.
20. Roll 20.
And we'll do turn on camera. Maybe.
Discord cameras work fine. Roll 20. Not so much.
Can I just turn off my audio and video again? I can hear or see, others can hear both. Video.
Oh yeah, you might have to disable it because it's not letting
Yep.
it come through to Discord.
Yeah.
Shut it off again. Can't remember how I shut it off the last time.
Settings, audio and video.
Yep, that's what I'm in right now, and I
Others
can't
can
remember.
see or hear nothing.
Oh yeah, none.
And then you might have to restart your camera in Discord.
We'll figure it out in a little bit. So basically, as you sit there, you watch as KB kind of teeters back and forth. On top of that, Patience, you are feeling pretty lightheaded yourself.
Yeah. KB like intentionally slurs his words to sort of exaggerate how much they've had to drink before you got there, and it's one of those things where you're like you don't think that you're drunk and you're kind of like acting like you are, and then you're like, oh shit, I am kind of drunk. I'm assuming that's an experience other people have too. Maybe it just happens to me. I don't know.
Oh no, I know exactly what you
I've
mean.
definitely had that. Once you're drunk, you want to act drunk. Like it feels like the thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you're not, and then you're like, and then you try to like straighten out, and you're like, oh shit, I can't. I am kind of drunk.
You kind of manifest it through the act.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will go up to the bar. I know that they appear to have already grabbed a couple pictures, but I will also grab a couple pictures.
Same price. I believe it was 25.
It was 20. It was 10 per picture.
10
I gave
10 per
25
picture.
for the tip.
Gold or silver?
Silver.
Yeah, 25 gold for a picture.
Yeah, so I'll give
I'd walk the fuck out of there.
I'll give her a gold
Oh,
piece.
instantly, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Have a good night. I hope your establishment does well.
I gave her a gold for the pictures.
She looks kind of bewildered and looks at your table, and she takes a bottle out from underneath the bottom of the table and slides it across.
On top of the pitchers?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna
Cool.
smile.
The tipping is appreciated, and your friend over there, um, he's quite cute.
Are you referring to Patience?
She looks right
She.
at Axel.
Oh, I was gonna say. She's into furries.
I do hope you guys have a good evening, and we do appreciate the tipping is always welcomed.
Oh, we
Um,
appreciate your service.
Of course. And she slides the bottle over. It is a medium whiskey, like a bottle of it.
Would you mind providing me with a couple of glasses to go with that whiskey?
Of course, she reaches under the table and takes out a couple, and she like even wipes them a little bit, and then she hands them over.
Thank you. I will juggle them in my arms, the 2 pitchers, the bottle, and the glasses, and bring them back to the table. Hey, stop it! Bring them back to the table.
You guys watch as Nova leaves, comes back, and she's holding 2 pitchers, a bottle of whiskey, and like a glass for each one of you guys, and a couple shot glasses.
Damn.
Well, our
Really
bartender
loaded up,
friend
Sparkles.
seems to really like us, so as I walk past Axel, I'll kind of elbow him, and she kind of fancies you.
He looks entirely nonplussed about the situation.
As expected.
You look up to see a very even by elven standards, a very, very pretty high elf. Very tall, very lanky, kind of dark olive looking skin with long ears, dark black hair. And she smiles as you look back in that general direction.
Tee-hee. I'll sit down and put the pitchers and the glasses on the table.
Yep.
And I'll pour myself a shot. And then push the bottle into the center and raise the shot glass. Anybody joining?
Yeah, I'll take another one.
Sophia will come back from the room at this point. She'll be wearing like a handmade, like think like a night dress, like casual but still better than what she was wearing, and it'll be very vibrant colors.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Has Patience seen this number before?
Yeah, Patience would have seen this. This isn't that new.
Gotcha. Oh,
Very
hey.
rarely. I wouldn't normally wear this. I normally would sell this, but I kept this one for myself.
I didn't realize you brought that one with you.
What else up, small? For occasions like this.
Yeah.
I fixed it.
I fixed it! Yay!
I fixed it.
And I'll grab one of whatever Nova's pouring.
More whiskey.
You can
Yeah,
do
there's
the whiskey or the beer. Yeah.
Glasses on the table, there's a whiskey bottle on the table, and there's 4 pitchers, so take your pick.
And the beer is kind of like it's like a Coors Light. Like it's good, but it's not like
It's
you
ale.
know? Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but it's it's not like a Coors Light in the light sense. It's it's definitely a heavier beer.
But it's like, sort of middle of the road in terms of quality.
It's kind of like a Blue Moon.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
I like Blue Moon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Blue Moon's good.
I like
Alright.
Blue Moon, but you can only have a couple before you get real full.
That is true. Fills you up fast.
I prefer Shock Top over Blue Moon.
Shock
Ooh,
Top is
Shock
also
Top.
good.
Yeah. But that's what you're serving and that's what you're drinking.
Hell yeah.
As
More
the
whiskey.
drinks pour and the whiskey pours even more, you all begin to fade into kind of an inebriated, happy state. As the hours continue on, and it gets to be probably close to about midnight at this point.
Oh boy.
Guys, you're a little lit up. Guys are a little buzzed. and about 2 minutes in, Patience, all of a sudden somebody falls on your back and gives you this like I don't know, like that awkward handy massagey thing on your shoulder.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm turning around. Who the hell is this?
It's the gun guy. No, I'm just kidding.
What the what?
It's the guy from the gun guy. The guy that almost killed you. Okay,
What?
never mind.
Remember, we had to leave town because we picked a fight with the wrong person.
Oh. Yeah, him. Oh shit.
Jin just joking.
Yeah, I'm joking. It is an incredibly inebriated dude, and he looks over at you.
Can I help you?
Patience. It's Patience. Oh, I never thought I would see you here. Are you here to fight? You're here to fight. I'm gonna win
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. Where? Well, okay. I just got here actually. I haven't found the ring yet. Do you know where it is?
It's down in this. And he burps and like there's like it's not like a like throw up, but it's definitely like
Getting
like
close to that point.
it's pretty gnarly.
A little bit of a dry heave.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a dry heat.
It's a frothy one.
Oh no.
It's pretty frothy.
Whoa. Man. Where'd you say it was?
It's the slags.
Flags.
not-
All right. Yeah. That sounds familiar.
Yeah. The thorn pit. The thorn pits. You're not here to fight in the thorn pits?
Nah, I definitely am.
Ginge, I'd like to read the top of his thoughts.
The top of the drunk dude's thoughts?
Yeah. For
Okay.
a specific reason.
Okay.
Like, what
Don't
is he
you-
most prevalently feeling or thinking? Yeah.
Hold it in. Don't do it.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna quickly take an empty pitcher and hand it to Patience, and kind of like nod in the direction of the drunk guy.
What?
I'm handing you an empty pitcher for your dry
Oh.
heaving friend.
Oh, okay. You feeling all right there? Here.
Of course. I am gonna bet all my money on you, and I'm gonna win a lot of money. And I'm gonna move out of the slags, and I'm gonna move up into the upper areas.
That's what I like to hear. Hell yeah.
No more
Looks
taxes
like you already
for
invested
me.
a lot of your money. Whoa. Good sir.
Yeah.
Did I hear that there are more expensive places to live in town and the residents of those areas are not obligated to pay the taxes?
Yes.
Oh, that's very interesting.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I just got here. I've never been here before.
Oh.
How would one go about living in one of these areas?
The high-end place?
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of money. Buy a big
Hmm.
expensive house.
I'm gonna hold the pitcher like closer up under his mouth.
Nova's gonna start gagging, just looking at the guy gagging. So I'm gonna turn around on my seat and face away, just because it's gross.
It's pretty gnarly.
Just the dry heaving. It's like, oh, okay. I can't watch. I can't look at him. I can't look at him. I'm just gonna like turn around and sit backwards in my seat and look the other direction.
Yeah, I'm ready on standby with the bucket.
He stumbles and kind of like, I'm gonna go over to this corner and I'm gonna talk to my friends.
Uh.
I can't wait to see you in 3 nights.
3 nights. Yeah.
3 nights.
Here. Take this. And I'll give him the picture, just in case.
Okay. Oh, thank you. And like walks away back to his friends and gets really excited.
Are his friends also just hammered drunk?
They're all pretty lit up.
Like the front row of a Leonard Skinner concert?
Slayer!
Yeah, they're pretty toasted.
You didn't think I'd find fans in a place like this.
You got yourself a fan club.
Who knew?
Even this far out. They must have seen you fight. Oh, heard
You-
you maybe. Maybe the word's gotten out. Patience the Wildcat.
I didn't realize we were partying with the celebrity.
Back home she kind of is. A little bit.
I mean, I did win a championship belt, Local, of course. Not anything big. But well, let's just say the league kind of blew up after that.
So
I mean,
it sounds like you're fighting in 3 nights.
yes, I am.
I'll turn back around.
Been a while since I've been in the ring. Oh,
How long do we want to stay here?
How many days we got left? Almost 30. We've only spent a couple.
I don't like that we can't roam the streets after dark.
yeah. Wait, really?
Oh. I guess
What?
you wouldn't know. So, like, KB and I were waiting for Axel, and this guard came up and waited with us because there's curfew, and we're supposed to have a room and be
What?
somewhere so that we don't loiter.
Oh, that's a load of bullshit. What the hell?
No fun. Everything I want to do is at night on the streets, and it's not something we can do here.
Yeah, you can't really have a nightlife without, being able to go outside at night. What the hell?
Can't very well have a business here if I can't be on the streets at night.
What do you
You
mean?
can't. What exactly?
I can't have a business here. So how
But-
am I gonna make money here if
Right.
I
Right.
can't?
No. You said a first half of a sentence, but you didn't finish the sentence. You said I can't have a business here if I can't.
If I I can't have a business here. What are you talking about, KB?
Right.
I'm lost.
Yeah,
You're
What the hell is
talking.
happening?
You're
Yeah.
talking in riddles.
No, you're not talking in the riddle. You
So,
said I
rid-
can't have a business here, but because I can't.
Riddle me this, Kibbles and
What?
Bits. Riddle me this. I have skills. I have a lot of skills, and I can't
A
use
very
those.
particular set of skills,
I have
one
a
might
very
say.
particular set of skills, Patience, and it is best if you can have those skills at nighttime.
She's a
because
prostitute.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say,
because people don't pay as close attention at night,
I-
and
I
only
don't know the implication, but it sounds like the implication is that you are a lady who works at night, maybe in like what some people would say, a lady of the night.
no.
I
No.
the more you clarify, the more it sounds. I'm not here to judge people. I think honest work is honest work. Just simply curious what
She's
night
just trying to show all the all the people her particular set of
No. If
skills.
Lady of the
right
Night
at
means
where
that
nighttime is the right time.
if Lady of the Night
Exactly.
means that I do business at night and I'm a lady, then I'm a Lady of the Night. But I can't be a Lady of the Night here if I can't be outside at night.
Well, yeah, where are you gonna find a corner to stand on?
I don't have to be on a corner. I could be in a building. I could be in a little stall. I could be roaming. There's all kinds of ways you can do it.
Be
But
getting picked up in the carriages.
The most important key to all of this is people are not going to seek me out for my skills if they don't know that I have them. And from how long I've been doing this, I'm an expert. And I know that people don't approach you during the day looking for the skills that I have.
It's hard
see.
there's afternoon delight is difficult
Something's hard.
to find usually.
You think
Yeah.
that could be a thing here, KB? Do you think there could be an afternoon delight kind of thing here? I need to make money. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I think any
I
time of the
hear
day,
you.
it's like morning is a lot of fun.
I've never gotten lucky doing any business in the morning.
Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. I think right when you wake up in the morning is for me prime time.
Yeah, I mean, like, you have bad breath, and like I gotta talk, and they gotta talk. Out of
You don't
character,
have to
this is
talk.
hilarious because I realize what direction it's leading, and Nova has no fucking clue. Oh my god.
I'm gonna turn to our patients. I never would have guessed her.
Let's just say that she doesn't.
Her set of skills.
Well,
Let's
she
just
probably
say-
doesn't get much from from Axel.
Let's
I
just
don't know
say
how that would work.
that
Yeah.
Nova has
I don't
never
know about
heard
that.
of a Lady of the Night, or even what that would mean. So she's totally like, yeah, Lady of the Night. That makes sense. Sure.
Yeah,
I
I'm a
didn't
lady
know-
and I work at night. No, totally.
I wasn't totally sure of the relationship, but I didn't know that Axel was the business manager. That set up. But it really,
Yeah.
it all makes sense. You could have told us earlier. Again, we don't judge. Your business is your
Oh
business.
God,
It all
I'm
really.
so
wonder- I
glad.
wonder how
I'm so
strong
glad
his
that you guys
backhand is.
understand. I'm so glad that
Yeah.
you guys
His pimp hand
understand.
real strong.
What did the four claws say to the face? Slap.
Patience. Can I
What?
show you just how skilled I am?
Oh baby.
Where do we gotta go for
No,
this?
no. We can stay right here so everybody can see.
Right here?
On the table?
I'm
Like
not
what?
I
sure.
know. I
I-
mean, it's kind of weird if you want to be on the table, but like you could just stay in your seat. It's not that hard.
Oh, okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
should I go to the bar? I feel like
No. You guys can all see. I
Yeah,
want you to
okay.
trust me that my
I
skills
think you
are.
two have
I
had
need a
too much to
Snickers,
drink.
man. This is getting good.
I need
I
you
think
guys
you've had
to
too much to
see.
drink, Nova.
No,
I think
listen.
Yeah,
you gotta
maybe.
trust me. I'm trying to show you why it's important that I get to
You
do
can't-
my business, and I gotta show you or you won't understand. What do you say, Patience?
Is Axel okay with this?
Why wouldn't he be? That doesn't even make any sense.
True. We should run it by Axel as
Yeah.
the manager.
No.
I don't want to. I don't.
Axel, tell them it's fine for me to show them.
Is Axel
Uh,
been drinking at all?
Very
Really?
lightly. He
Ah.
would have done some of the lighter drinks, but he would have, if anybody offered him whiskey, he would have accepted it. But then, when you weren't looking, he would have slid it back to the center of the table.
Hmm.
To
Yeah,
be
none
fair,
of us would have probably known.
Axel knows exactly what Nova's talking about. Maybe he knows what they're talking about and what they're not, and what they're kind of picking up on is not the
Oh, yeah.
case. But yeah, tell him, Axel. Tell him to let me show them.
Not sure that would be such a good idea.
Why not? Nobody lets me.
Yeah, doesn't-
Nobody
doesn't
lets
it-
me do my thing.
Doesn't this kind of
I'm
thing require
tired.
more-
I'm tired of holding back all the time. Let me just show you.
Do you normally do that in the middle of the bar? Where is that allowed?
There's a lot of places you can do it.
I
But
don't think
bars are
so.
really, actually, a bar is the most common place that I end up doing it because that's usually the kind of people that are like, yeah, I could use this. So it makes sense to be here.
But you don't go into like a back room first?
I mean, sometimes, but usually it's not really a big deal. Nobody knows what's happening.
Nobody knows.
What
what's
a world
happening.
and what a time to be alive.
I mean, it all happens in your head, so nobody can see it.
So no head.
Oh
No.
my god.
You only give head?
What the hell are you guys? Patience, can I show you or not? KB, if Patience won't let me, what about you?
No. No. No.
Sophia, can I show you?
No,
I'm
I'm
not
good.
good at
What
fighting.
the fuck?
I
I
think
thought you
you've
guys
had
were my.
physical
I think
thought
you've
you
had
guys
too
were my
much to
friends.
drink.
I thought you guys were my friends. You won't even let me show
Yeah.
you.
The
I
super
think you've
drunk
had too
guy,
much.
the super drunk guy that came over and talked to Patience, is back again. I'll try it.
Great.
Alright.
Sit down. I'm
You
gonna
wanna
pull
go
up.
around the right here?
No,
He
right.
starts, he starts like
just
undoing the top of his pants.
Hey, no. Let's stop.
Oh, no.
Stop. I'm gonna pull up a chair. Sit in the chair and don't do anything.
Okay. He sits down and like holds onto the top of his pants.
Listen, I am going to do something, and you cannot resist me. And that's the only way.
I can't resist you.
This is the only way this will work. Are you ready?
I've
You're-
never been more ready in my life.
Great. I'm gonna probe his mind. And since
Okay.
he's not gonna resist me, he's probably not going to need to roll against
Yeah.
me.
So you watch as like all of a sudden Nova gets
We're
like
gonna
really
peg his
serious.
spine.
Yeah, she's gonna peg him. She gets real serious and she kind of like Nova goes from like kind of like a little bit of this. She just really starts to stare down this individual, and he kind of like he goes from swaying and all of a sudden he's just. And
My
yeah.
eyes will be glowing like blindingly bright, and then the skin will be glowing. And I'm gonna probe his mind for his most telling and deepest secret, and I'll probably be internally asking him questions to lead me to something. And I mean, it can be up to you, whatever it is.
You are
This
poking
isn't what
his
I
mind.
thought it would be.
Probing his mind. Give me something super far back, like into his childhood, something deep. I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah,
You're
easy.
gonna see the moment he tried
Oh,
ratatouille for the first time.
Yeah, we all know what he's thinking right now. This should be repeated.
No, I'm not. It doesn't matter. I'm not thinking. I'm not looking for his surface thoughts.
You
I'm
see,
actually when I do the surface thing, nobody even knows I'm doing it. I'm
Yeah.
probing, and typically there would be a saving throw against it because he agreed not to resist me. I didn't need to roll, but I'm probing and I'm getting whatever information I want to get.
you see a small town on the outskirts of almost like a desert. It's kind of like an open plains, it's a very, very, very small village. And you see him, and you see a little girl, and you see some folks, and then like some other children in other houses, and you see like like wheat, like lots of wheat fields, and you probe a little bit deeper, and you keep like kind of going through his memories, and after like 20 seconds or so, his memories turn into a nightmare, and you see all of the houses on fire, you see the crops on fire, you see the little girl that was in the picture before laying on the ground, not moving. You see the folks not moving as well, and you see a bunch of gnolls that are just ravaging this small town.
Oh
Ugh.
shit! It had to be Knowles.
But the difference is when you look at Axel, you see Axel. You see a giant, sentient, smart creature that talks back to you. No issues. These gnolls are
Bestial.
bestial. They almost look they have like scoliosis, like they're like hunched over, but they're like these tall, gangly looking things, and their mouths the wolf dogs? Not the wolf dogs, but like the dogs that have like the big beards, and then like you can tell when they haven't had their faces
yeah.
washed in a
Yep.
long time. Like just like that mangy, like dirty mouth look, like they have been eating anything and everything. And kind of are just going town to town to town to town to town. And then you skip forward a little bit, and you see him making his way into a caravan. You continue to dive more. You see him make his way to Kalor. You see he does very well for a while. Is kind of living in like that medium to lower income. And you just see it fucking fall off, like drinking, gambling. You see he goes to the thorn pits a lot, like a lot, and he loses a lot of money. And he lives in the slags, and you get really curious what the slags are, and you dive further. It is on the backside of Kalor, and it's kind of like almost a walled off community, so that when you come in to Kalor, you don't see any of this. And it's like the slums version of Kalor. It's for those people that are, as you read his mind, it's for those people that are just barely enough to pay the tax to live in Kalor, but are just barely hanging on. Like at any moment they could either be arrested and thrown in jail for tax evasion, or two, they're just thrown out of Kalor.
Okay.
Lost everything, and then he chooses to gamble away his despair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So usually, which no isn't. I mean, it doesn't matter because she's not gonna tell you why. So I'm gonna break contact, and I'm gonna be like, patience. If you're looking for the slags, it's in the back of Kalor, and it's in a walled-off community. It's kind of slummy, but when you're ready to fight, that's where it's at. I would have probably at
Was
some
it
point
just
learned.
for you two or just for him?
What are you talking about? I'm doing.
What?
I'm a seer. That's what I do.
So, one big thing you do notice, though, when you look back towards the individual, when you break that concentration, you look back and he's got tears kind of running down his eyes, and he just stands up and, I'm gonna go have another drink.
I'm gonna grab his arm. What happened to your family? in your town is not your fault. And if they could see you, which they can, they would be despaired to know that you are living your life this way because they want you to be happy and be living your life to the fullest for them.
Hey,
And he
hey,
starts going.
hey, buddy. Here, let me get you a drink.
Not that very much. He just like,
Yeah, I'll
like
take him to the bar.
he's doing that thing where he's like crying and like spitting, drooling. Drink.
You know, I kind of like give Nova kind of like a wide-eyed look, like the fuck did you do this?
I didn't even charge him. Don't look at me like that. I did that for free. And I found out where the slags are for you.
That boy had some repressed memories.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. She's not like, you know, upset. She's just like, oh my gosh. More surprised.
Won't let me
Anything.
show you. Like I can do a much better job. And
But yeah.
typically what I do is I look into whatever it is that people want me to look into, and then I'll pull repressed memories that they maybe don't recall and things like that. That's what I do, and that's why I'm saying you don't typically find people during the day or in the morning that are interested in that kind of service. We have mid-shelf stuff on the table, patients. It's like $200 a bottle.
I'm treating him.
Oh god. If KB is talking, we cannot hear him.
You're muted, son.
Yeah. I don't know
Sorry.
how long. I haven't heard you in a while.
I think it's just silent for a while, and KB just goes. So there's no sex with them after this.
Sex? What the? No! What do you think I do?
He's the lady of the night.
No, I have mind skills. So I use those. I've learned how to use them to get information. And a lot of people want stuff they can't remember.
I'm sorry. I need like a 2-minute bathroom break.
Okay.
Like real bad.
Okay.
I told Patience that's what it was, but she didn't.
Wait.
She didn't. No, she said no.
That's what you guys thought this whole time? What do you think I am? That's disgusting.
That's what Patience thought. That's why Patience went to the bar. She was embarrassed. Yeah.
I'm gonna look really kind of mortified. And I'm just gonna like stand up and just kind of stare at each of you. Well, obviously Patience is probably not facing me, but
No,
Sophia
Patience is at the bar.
and KB mortified, just like shocked.
Well, we were surprised too. This makes a lot more sense. Not against people that do that, but you didn't seem like someone that.
With the amount of knowledge
We've
and
had a lot
ability
to
I
drink.
have,
Let's just go to bed.
You think that I would walk the streets and give my body to people? Like, that doesn't take any mental fortitude. Why would I waste my skills doing that? That's just doesn't make any sense.
You could figure out exactly what they want.
Yeah, I mean that made sense to me. You probably know things that they want that they don't even know that they want. You know,
I don't want to know that. I don't want to know that.
I bet you'd be really good.
This is horrible.
I'm gonna need to buy 3 shovels for how fast y'all are digging your graves.
I think we've all had a lot. I'm gonna go to bed. Patience, you ready to go to bed?
I feel
Come on,
Like,
we've had enough. Well, I'll see you in the morning.
have a good
That
night.
seems like the smart thing to do. I might go to bed too. I will just say, Nova, there are people that make a living by hurting other people, which is like the worst way to make a living. And then there are people that make a living helping people in a number of different ways. We all assumed that you were helping people and not the opposite. So really, we all thought you were doing good in the world for whatever that's worth.
No, you're right.
I mean,
I
when I
do
say
hurt
we, I mean
people.
Patience and Sophia specifically,
Oh,
who
I'm
thought that, not me. I mean the royal we, not me specifically, because really Patience had the thought, but
I
you know what I mean.
I I'm gonna point at the guy with patience, who I did the trick on. I hurt him, so does that make me a bad person? Because usually the things that I do because of that hurts people. So you're saying that that I hurt people? That I'm the worst person?
But what happens to this person tomorrow?
Well, he remembers a bunch of stuff that he repressed.
And he gets to address those things and live his life in a more healthy way because they have now been brought to him. In order to fly, a bird has to have resistance, right? So providing resistance to a bird is not hurting them, allowing them to fly.
KB is the new Kaz Silvertongue of the campaign. I'm gonna walk up to KB. I'm gonna put my arm around his neck and kind of whisper, but I didn't do the other part of it, because usually I would use that information I find out about them to fabricate a sort of destiny, and they would pay me handsomely for it. That's the bad part, and that's the not so good or truthful part of it. I just did that to this guy because, sorry, I'm whispering, because I was trying to show you guys what I can do. But usually I would make money handsomely by learning about their past and then telling them things they want to hear based on that. And I would have just been whispering this to KB, so and nobody else would hear.
Yeah, I would have already gone down with Patience to bed.
Okay. But I'm trying to right my wrongs and do things the better way. I don't know how yet, because that's the only way I've been knowing how to do it and make money on my own. So that is the best way.
That's what we'll learn to do.
You're a good guy, KB, and you're a really good listener.
You can let these birds, you can provide the resistance needed to let these birds fly, and we'll figure out how to do it together.
I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder. Let's go to bed. And then I'm gonna wobble my way towards the stairs and then kind of like motion let's go with my hand to Axel.
Yeah, he'd be on his way.
Axel, carry me up the stairs. And I'm gonna jump like in front of Axel, hoping that he will put his arms out to catch me.
He's gonna instantly sidestep you.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
We're gonna have some fun here. All right.
Oh no! I need to add the quote while you're doing that.
Roll.
It was like a very aggressive trust fall.
Okay, roll a straight dexterity with disadvantage because you're drunk, and then because you're like aggressively throwing yourself at him. I want to see if you hit what happens.
Jesus Christ, double nat
Oh, look at
ones.
that.
And then,
Oh,
oh,
Good
let's
lord.
go. Let's go.
Oh
Can I try to-
no!
can I-
All right,
can I
and then
try to
just out of
agree?
my curiosity, Axel, roll a roll a dexterity as well. Just straight dex.
Sure.
Because you're just stepping, yeah.
Lord.
So KV comes running, catch me, and like throws himself, like turns and throws, and just like arms out, and you just kind of like, no, and you step off to the side. KB, you hit the ground and scorpion, like
Oh my god!
full scorpion, and like
Oh!
the whole legs come up, they touch the ground, and you're like, and you like skid for like 3 feet, and you're like, and you like come down and lay there and go, oh.
Oh no!
You're not
No.
sleeping in our room, Kibbles. Go stay with the other two stooges.
My back will be fine.
No, Axel, it's okay. We said he could stay. Remember the guard when we took him over to the room? He doesn't have a room.
Then he can go order one.
Ugh.
I'm pretty comfy here at the table.
I'm gonna walk up to KB, and I probably need to roll for it. I'm gonna like scoop my arm underneath his belly and pick him up like a child under one arm.
Oh boy.
No,
Oh boy.
I'll
like
give you this one.
This?
Okay. And I'm gonna walk to the counter.
Okay.
Do you have any rooms available?
We have a couple left. Yes,
How much?
I believe that we were charging. I don't remember what I told you guys.
I think it was like 20 silver or something.
Sounds about right.
Do you remember, Frosty?
Trying to find my notes.
I don't remember.
Thorn pits. 3 inns. 3 fingers, 2 silver a night.
2 silver,
Yeah.
sweet. I will give him 5 silver. And wait for the room key.
Yeah. Hands you the room key. Has a little tag attached to it.
With the arrow up or down.
It is up.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the key and walk up the stairs with KB under my arm. I'm gonna bring him to his room, open the door, hand him the key, and smile. Get a good night's rest. Then I'm gonna close the door before he says anything.
What is the arrow?
Upstairs or
What's
downstairs?
the up or down arrow? Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to head to my room.
Hello.
Or our room.
I think Patience is having some issues.
Feckin' Discord. Ray, are you there?
He's having some issues. Fucking Discord.
He was talking shit about roll 20 earlier. And now Discord got him.
He's probably having that authenticating one. Fucking stupid. You have to like close down Discord altogether and then reopen it.
Ray? Ray? Blink twice if you can hear me. Guess he can't hear me.
This is Axel's wet dream. Well, you begin to make your way to your rooms. Nova throws you into yours, KD.
I didn't throw him. I just put him in the room, handed him the key, and closed. Told him have a good night. Close the door.
No worries. Completely.
Okay, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good,
Okay.
excellent.
I was actually just gonna
Fucking
type in
Discord.
Did it do that thing, the authenticating thing?
No, it just like I was on my phone because I went to the bathroom, and then I came back and like disconnected from my phone, and then when I tried to reconnect on my PC, it just
Didn't.
Interesting.
yeah. I know, fascinating.
So, if you guys aren't doing anything, let me know. But KB had been set in his room. Keys had been given to him. Nova and Axel had begun to make their way to their room, and then I believe Patience, you and Sophia had gone to yours.
Well, I probably would have been at the bar for a second with that guy, and then everybody left.
Okay.
Right?
The drunk dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, do you want to have a conversation with him, or are you just up there?
Nah.
Eventually, Sophia would
Helping
have
him
come by
out,
the
giving
bar
her,
and been
buying him a
like,
drink, and then sending him back to his buddies.
He's all weepy. Are you gonna win me so much money? Have you done the preliminaries yet? Have you read? You gotta register. You registered though. Of course you registered.
Yeah, I definitely did. Don't worry. I'll do my best out there for you. I got you.
I'm so excited. I'll make so much money. So much money.
Yeah.
Do you have like 25 silver I could borrow though? I'll pay you back. I'm good for it.
You know what? Yeah, I do. Here you go.
Like wide eyes. Oh. That's like it sits on his chair and like toasts and like begins to walk off towards his friends.
Yep. And I'll, I guess, look back to the table and see nobody there.
Yeah, well you get up just in time to watch KB violently throw himself at Axel and just fucking miss and
Oh.
Scorpion like 3 feet across the floor and you're just like, oh
Oof.
shit.
Ooh.
But and I walked up to the front, so you would have seen Nova walking
Oh,
up
yeah.
with him under her arm like he was a child.
yeah, Sophia
Right.
would have already come up to you at this point and been like, we need to go to bed. It's getting late.
Oh, I thought you'd already gone to the room.
No, I stopped by and tried to get you to come with me, but maybe you said no. Maybe you.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't have said no. I didn't think. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and as we're walking by, you would have seen KP do all that stuff.
Well, yeah. I would not have said no if you came up to me. So to the room.
To the
To
roof.
sleep.
Windows
To the
To the
room.
walls.
You begin to all make your way towards your rooms. Anybody doing anything else? All right. You drunkenly make your way to your rooms, climb into your actually pretty soft beds. In your very comfy rooms with these almost like down blankets that have been laid on top of each one of the beds. You crawl in, cuddle up, and pass the fuck out. The night goes without issue. Check yourself down for a long rest. Some of you wake up incredibly refreshed, and others of you not so much. The day greets you. The day is yours. What are you doing?
Do I wake up with a hangover?
Yes.
Great.
How about me?
Patience, KB, Sophia got a little bit, and War. Or Nova. The worst
That was a
ones
good night.
would be Patience and would be Nova. And KB, even though you got a little bit of a tolerance, you still had a little bit more than you're used to.
Yeah, we're celebrating being back in town, being off the road.
I also bent myself backwards and slept on the floor. So,
KB's winning.
KB just wins. Common KBW.
all I
Winning.
do is win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
KB fucking shit up. I don't know.
Hashtag winning.
So, the day is yours. You guys kind of hear the hustle and bustle outside of your windows. Those of you that are on the second floor, you can hear kind of the hustle and bustle of the day. The streets fill up. People are beginning. You kind of hear the clanking and the noise from downstairs, as it sounds like people are getting either their morning beers or their morning breakfasts.
Do we all meet up for breakfast?
No idea.
I'd be going downstairs, getting something.
You find your friend that you loaned money to pass the fuck out on the table with him and his two buddies. Doesn't look like they made it home. And when I
Oh,
say passed
kind
out,
of-
I mean like they're out.
They're
Drinks spilled on
calm
the
the
table.
fuck out, yeah.
They're gone.
A drool.
I'll kind of like drag myself down the stairs, and as I see them, I'll just say like to myself, "So you can't sleep on the table here." I said, I knew it'd be fine.
I knew it'd be fine. Oh my god. They might get a
just
demerit.
ask
You
the-
never know.
Yeah, I'll just ask the barkeep. Can I get a morning pint?
Yes, we do have a morning type beer. She picks up and begins to fill the pitcher. Is that what you're wanting?
I'll
Might as
Yeah.
well.
5 silver it is.
get one as well. The hair of the dog.
Pay 5 silver. It is a lighter beer than the one you had the night before. Kind of more of a like a orange juice kind of, you know. It's got like a honey flavor to it, but it's a lot
Interesting.
lighter.
Do you have water?
We do have water if you would
I
require that.
think that's what we really need.
She
Yeah,
fills
some
that's
food?
true. Do
couple
need to hit my
glasses of water.
hydration.
How you feeling, KB?
Yeah, I
You're a
saw
little
you
wobbly last night.
face plant.
Oh, what's trying to think of the word dog shit, I think is what people say. I feel like dog shit today.
I'm
Ah,
sorry to hear that.
Yep.
fried or unfried?
Yeah. It's all right.
What about you, So? How you feeling?
I'm alright.
That's good.
Had a good time though.
Yeah.
Y'all were
Yeah.
funny.
It was an interesting evening.
Do you remember the
Yeah.
fan that came up to you?
Yeah, he's right over there. I'll point over to
He's
where
having
he and
a-
his buddies are
He's
passed
having a rough time. I don't think he'll be at that fight tonight
Oh well, it's
that he
not.
was so begging to see.
It's not tonight. It's in 3 days.
Oh, well, he'll be around by then, hopefully.
Ah, yeah.
Do you plan on fighting? I bet you'll win. I
Is
bet
that
you can do it.
Um,
Is that even a fucking question?
patience. Roll
course
a roll an just straight intelligence.
Okay. Oh, very good.
When he told you 3 days, he said 3 days.
Fuck. Oh, it might be tonight. Anyway, I should probably get over there and register and actually find out if it's in 3 days or tonight.
Yeah, I wanted to scope out the. I'm sorry, what's it called?
The Skags?
Slags.
The
Slags.
Slag.
Slags.
The skag slags.
Ring ding, ring ding, ring ding, ring ding. And you see everybody gets up and they're all wide eye and they begin like whispering and oh yeah, yeah. Oh, let's go outside, let's go outside. Oh yeah, let's see. They're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. And everybody starts emptying out of the bar. Even the drunk people wake up and begin kind of
Whoa.
making their way out of the bar area and into the streets. And as the door kind of flings open, as the people walk out, you see huge crowds of people on the street walking.
Do
Did I
we?
try to wake the guy from last night?
He's up and moving.
Is
hey,
the
He's
is
he's like falling, but he's like making his way towards
the
the door.
bartender? Is she heading out too?
Yeah.
I'll kind of like what's that about? Where are y'all going?
What do you mean? You've never heard of the Golden Hour?
We just kind of rolled into town yesterday, so no.
Oh. Well, follow. I'll tell you on the way, quickly. We don't want to miss the events. It doesn't happen very often anymore. And she begins making her way towards the door, and she's like looking over her shoulder, like at you guys, but
So when Nova aren't with us.
I was gonna say, with maybe all the the ringing of the bells, I'll probably get up and be like, "What the hell is all that noise?"
I guess.
Maybe you can see through the window.
I don't know. Maybe some public event or something.
Well, let's go see what the hell's going on. Is that a grunt of approval or disapproval?
He seems a little annoyed,
I think it was
We
both.
don't-
but he will follow.
Upon going, peeking out and downstairs, seeing everybody kind of go out the door, I'll follow just to see what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I guess we'll. Are we all going? Think we are. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Alright. Let's go. See what the fuck is going on. What's happening out there, DM?
Set the stage, Jen.
yes. So you guys all are you guys walking? Are you guys going to continue to ask the lady, or are you guys going to kind of find out on your own? I'm just wondering if you're keeping up with her.
I was gonna follow, probably not too far behind her.
Okay.
I assume the barkeep was one of the
I
last
want
ones
to keep her
out.
in sight.
Yep. Okay. So you guys are walking down this main thoroughfare, and there's like a bunch of people, and everybody's making their way down. Yeah, that would make sense if you guys just got into town. The golden hour doesn't happen as much as it used to anymore. It used to be very popular, but with a lot of the adventurers not coming back anymore, people stopped doing it. So it used to be a very popular event.
And-
But
Adventurer is not coming back. From where?
it's so the Emberlight Academy had found a box a while back, and they sent in a bunch of mages and other adventurers, and they didn't come back. And when the one of the headmasters at the academy here had gone in, and she was able to, with the help of the headmaster of the Candles Light Academy, they were able to solve the puzzles and make their way through, and they unlocked they unlocked this box, and when they did, they found treasures and they found items in there, and basically they were unable to go any further, and they mapped out as much as they could of this cube, and when they did, they made it an event. Anybody who is able to find whatever is in there or map out any more of this cube gets a reward and half of whatever they find.
Oh, sounds like it's kind of dangerous.
It's very dangerous. That's why you sign a waiver and pay 1 gold to enter.
I gotta see this.
Ring ding, ring ding, ring ding, ring ding. You guys get to a central square, like a large circular square, and in the center of it you see kind of a raised platform, kind of like a hangman's, like a raised hangman's table platform.
Gallows.
Yeah, like a gallows, except for without the gallows. And in the middle of it, you see a kind of like a podium, like a large, thick podium, and in the center of it, you see a cube, a very meticulously put together, almost like Rubik's cube.
Does it have 6-sided? Does it have 6 colors on different sides?
It does.
Oh,
It does.
well, shit. I'm good at this. Let's solve this bitch. Get that prize.
And standing in the podium, you see like a big brutish Goliath in heavy plate mail standing there with a giant warglaive. Next to him, you see a smaller female gnome and a large dragonborn looking individual that's got like these heavy cloaks on and a kind of a staff with a giant, almost like milky white marble on the top of it. And then next to them, you see a human in full like chainmail, with 2 daggers on his side. And next to them, KB, make a perception check. Perception, yeah. As you guys walk towards the center podium and you're able to get a very clear view of everything that's going on, you hear people whispering and the excitement and children running and looking, and you see these adventurers kind of standing up there very proud. They have their like the sigil of their it almost looks like a setting sun on it. And for those of you that have been around it's the symbol of the Twilight Guild, which you guys have kind of heard of at this point. And as you guys continue to get closer, KB, you kind of have a little bit of an issue getting like a good sight of the podium. But being the size that you are, you're able to make your way through some legs and kind of scoot your way to a better vantage point. And what you notice, a female, in dark black robes with like gold trim and kind of like that large coif around here. She's got jet black hair pulled back into like a ponytail that's like braided the whole way down, and she's got like a circlet in between, and 2 incredibly pale and 2 very light blue eyes. And she stares out into the crowd, and you recognize her immediately as Akora. And immediately you pick her out and you just stop. And she's just standing there looking over the whole crowd.
Does she have the Twilight Guild?
No. She looks like
Is she
she's
with
wearing
those
the
other
robe.
people?
She looks like she's wearing the robes of the Emberlight. The Academy.
Okay. I think I just leave.
Well,
KB, you guys watch as
I think I
KB
just leave and go back to the bar.
Yeah.
I don't say anything. I just turn around and go back.
we even notice
Are you
he's
guys
kind of slipping in and around.
Are you going to sneak away, KB? Or you just
Yeah.
turn and walk in?
I mean, I'm not necessarily hiding from the group. I just am kind of trying to sneak through the
Well,
people in a way
I-
that doesn't draw attention to me. You know.
I don't think you need to roll. I personally would not be paying any attention to KB.
Oh, I'm having him stealth roll for something else.
Oh, dear, we are in trouble.
Are you guys paying attention, or is it just kind of like, nope?
Probably
This would
not.
have
I
been
mean,
lagging a little bit behind everybody, so
Okay.
it wouldn't have been up by everybody. But I probably would have been focused on what's going on in front of me as opposed to trying to pick anybody out.
Okay. I'm going to assume your passive perception is not 19.
No. Which,
Yeah.
exactly.
KB just disappears. You immediately make your way to the front, and you turn and walk right back through the crowd, KB. Easily enough for you, you're able to dip in and out of people's legs and make yourself unseen rather quickly.
A lot of commotion.
But the rest of you that make your way there, you hear this female. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We once again have adventurers looking to make a name for themselves. Here we have, what do you call yourself? We call ourselves the Dragon's Culling. The Dragon's Culling. Interesting. They have paid their dues, they have submitted their paperwork, and they look to make a name for themselves within the cube. So once again, we have the golden hour. I will unlock the cube, and once I have hit the last one, I will tell you what to activate, and you will be on your way. We wish you the best of luck. Just like clapping and roars, and you watch as she turns and she begins to like meticulously work through this pattern of puzzles on this cube thing, and unlocks one, turns, pushes a button somewhere else, unlocks something else, turns, unlocks another thing, and then you watch as she points and kind of gestures them over, and she points towards this last one. And as she does, she steps back about 15 feet, and they all gather around, look at each other, hold hands, and push, and you watch as they're just gone. And
How
everybody
strong
just-
do they look? Like,
They look pretty strong. They look pretty strong. Just at a glance, I mean, yeah.
would we get the sense that like they're like we could do this, or are they way beyond what level we're at? Like, you know, there's a difference between
Yeah.
like being awestruck and being like, oh, we're like them, you know?
Yeah, I would say you get the feeling that they look like they're still a little ways above you. Not horribly, but like a little ways. And the whole crowd just goes like just quiet after that, and then you watch as people start to disperse, and you this individual picks the cube up, holds two golden cloths over it, like kind of like a pamphlet style leaflet. Picks it up, and you watch as two armed guards come behind her, and they walk her back towards the giant ivory tower that is the academy.
You said the crowd is dispersing?
Yes.
I'm gonna look to Nova and say, that guy who ran the tangerine place, what'd you say he looked like?
Shit, Ginge. What did he look like again?
The tangerine. What?
Tangerine Alley, the general
Yeah,
goods store.
The
Oh.
potion place.
The potion place. You mean Wapple Popple?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Like hair went on.
Oh,
Wapple, wapple, wapple.
Wapple
he
popple.
is Wapple is where is Wapple? Wapple Popple, half elf individual with a light golden type hair, kind of waft over. He's got he wears his clothes like
Really tight. And
It's
he has a
either-
bit of
he-
a pot belly, right?
yeah, he's got a pot belly, the skinny kind of legs. He's a little heavier set. It's either one, he's wearing his clothes too tight, or he's just grown into his clothes and doesn't have the money to get clothes to fit appropriately.
Okay. So I would explain that to Axel.
I'm gonna look for him among the crowd. Do I see him?
Roll a perception check. Beat a 17.
9.
Dang.
Unfortunately, the crowd is dispersing. People are walking and running, or not running, but like people are like all over the place, hustle and bustle. Crowds are forming. People are whispering and talking. You just have a hard time picking them out.
I remember where his store is if you want to go there.
Look, fucker. And he sort of you've heard this phrase a bunch of times before. It's something in Null, some sort of utterance of exasperation that by now you've roughly translated to mean like just my fucking luck or a fucking course.
His store is not too far from here. If you wanna meet him for something, I can show you where his store is.
Yeah, hopefully this isn't the type of holiday where they call off all commerce.
It seems just like a spectacle, and then everybody kind of goes back to their general day today. I don't know.
Lead on.
All right. On our way back down towards Tangerine Alley, do we pass the blacksmith, Ginge?
The
Depends on
main
what
one?
I don't know. It depends on what direction we were walking up from the Three Fingers. Do we walk... If I was walking back towards the Three Fingers to go down Tangerine Alley or whatever.
No, the main blacksmith is a little bit off of the main.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm just going to show him to the...
And there was two of them that was
Yeah.
explained to Axel. There was kind of like a main one, and then they made fun of Axel and kind of told him about a secondary one.
Oh, right. I wouldn't know anyway. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm just going to show him where the store is.
It doesn't take you very long, about 10 minutes, and you manage to find
Tangerine Alley.
the general store, the Tangerine Alley.
There better not be a "be back in 5 minutes" sign on the door.
Looks to be open.
Excellent. I'm gonna walk in the... I'm gonna basically
Excellent.
Before I open the door, I'm gonna let out a preparatory sigh, like, here we go. And walk through the door.
Axel's just sort of thinking like, is this guy really that bad?
Yes.
Oh, just you wait. Yeah, so I walk inside the door.
You walk in, you hear the little chimes of a bell. Seems like a little bell over the door.
See anywhere to be seen?
Not yet.
I'm gonna peruse the store a little bit. Kind of look around to see if I can see him.
Doesn't take you horribly long as you make your way down a couple of aisles and rows, and you're looking through all the wares that he has, and he actually has quite a bit of wares. Some very random, some actually kind of on the up and up, but some incredibly random, like things that you're just like, what the fuck is this? And you just hear, oh well, welcome to Wobbles Bobbles. This is Tangerine Alley. How can I help you?
Ah, we meet again.
It's
He
good to do
immediately
business with you
grumbles.
once more. Oh, look at the giant puppy dog.
Oh my god.
Is he here to shop as well?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cringe for him. I'm gonna cringe for this guy for what he's about to deal with, and I'm just gonna kind of like raise my eyebrows and turn and like let Axel forward.
Yeah, I need to pick up a few things.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Oh my god, Jen, the way you fucking do the and then lean forward to talk.
It takes a lot of energy. I
Oh my
watched a
God.
lot of SNL as a kid. A lot of SNL.
Good god.
What are these items that you're looking for?
First and foremost, set of weaver's tools if you got them.
I believe I can look in the back for that.
Fucking can't with this guy.
This fucking guy.
Is there anything else that you're looking for?
Yeah, two-person tent.
I can look for that as well. Is there anything else while I'm in the back, or is that satisfy all your needs for the time being?
Just one more thing, and he kind of like trails off, and he sort of like tries to lead him away, from Nova.
He does
Not
like
easy, or I mean, sorry, not easy. Very easy, because as soon as Axel took over, Nova can't stomach this guy and probably would have walked to the actual, not out of the store, but to the front door and kind of like looking out the window, trying to not listen to this guy's voice because it rubs her totally the wrong way.
Okay. Yeah.
and he does like that, like he just met you salesman, but he's like buddy with you, so he puts like his hand on like the small of your back type shit and like walks with you, you know? He like walks with you. What can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for some fabric, bit of like a lighter material, more summery type thing, like maybe cotton or silk. And if you can, I'd really like it if it could conduct magic really well.
I do have fabric here, but I do not believe it will conduct magic. But again, look, maybe we can work out some kind of deal. Maybe a finder's fee.
I'd rather get it now than later, so I'll just take the regular stuff.
Fair enough. I'll go look for you right now. And he like turns around, does like his like hike up of his pants and like waddles off.
I
Comes
both love
back
and hate this NPC, I swear to God.
About 10 to 15 minutes later, and he plops down a large like canvas
Like a bolt of cloth, yeah, like a bolt.
Yeah. Well, like for the tent, he like drops down this,
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
this larger tent that seems to be rolled into many, like rolled up so it's more compact. And then he also sets down a pair of tools and some other whatnots. I was unfortunate enough to not find any cloth for you though. I do have some rolls of yarn, if that works.
Mm. You know where I can get any of what I was asking for?
My memory seems to have a little bit of problem. And he does like a like looks at you like, can I slip you anything to tell you? Oh, my memory seems to I have such a hard time remembering where the get some cloth.
This guy is a shyster.
I know what he's
Right at
doing.
the tip of my tongue. I just can't quite think of it.
I see exactly what he's doing. I see exactly what he's doing.
I'm just gonna look back at him like with the most, like I'm gonna wait here until sundown for you to remember, so I could go all day. Look
Need a sad
magical.
day.
He looks so dejected, like, oh shit.
The Golden Breeze is where you'll find the items that you're looking for.
Wonderful. Want to give me directions?
It's blocked down the street.
I can't.
Perfect. How much for the tools and tent?
Yeah. The Weaver's Tool will run you 2 gold pieces, whereas the tent will run you a steady 3.5. It's a very finely, well-crafted tent. Made it just this morning. My wife went over and did the runes and the graphic designs.
He'll just wordlessly hand him 5 gold and 5 silver.
I greatly appreciate the business that you will have done here at Wobble Popples, the Tangerine Alley. I, Wobble Popple, will ensure that any sales going forward between the two of us will be met with great sales and opportunity.
Yeah, sounds great.
He reaches out and like grabs your hand as you're like turning and like just does like the thank you very much for your patronage.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
He'll walk to the exit.
Sir, 1 second. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry for the missus outside?
I'm not outside. Careful.
He can't see you like around, like you're around like an like a at the end
Oh,
of
got it.
like right before you exit the outside. You're like around like a little corner, like staring at shit, so he can't see you. But he doesn't see you. He just sees Axel.
No, that won't be necessary. But thanks for the
Sure.
offer.
The green would go splendid with her bluish tone and the gorgeousness of her eyes.
I'm sure.
Sir, I could give them to you for a hefty. You strike a hard bargain for a half-off price. Let's just shoot for 15.5 gold.
His fur is like starting to stand up, like, oh my goodness. And he will restrain himself and say, "You have a good day."
He claps. You got me. You got me. 10.5 gold. No more.
I'm literally
No,
starting to
no.
walk. I'm just ignoring him.
8.5 gold. And that is my final price.
Just keep walking.
The door closes behind you. You can still hear him. 7.5 gold, and no less. You walk out with him.
Fucking wobble. Absolutely, I would.
Oh, ma'am. I do have a splendid
closing
bow
the door.
tie for the.
He's talking and she's just pretty much like he's not even speaking and closes the door. Well, you got to experience just how insufferable that merchant is.
Yeah, I fully know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Maybe we find a different general goods store for the rest of the time we're here.
Yeah, I gotta
Aw.
make an. I gotta make another quick stop, though. He didn't exactly have everything that I needed.
Do you know where to go?
He said it was just like a block down, so.
Alright, well, we have nowhere to be anyway, so might as well.
Start going in the direction.
We'll
It
follow.
doesn't take you horribly long at all. You see a sign with 3 almost like ribbons of gold that are flowing in the breeze, and you see a brightly colored front of a store, and you assume is the Golden Breeze.
We'll head inside.
Okay. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for some fabric.
I'm gonna go about looking around the store.
Okay. You come around the corner and you notice like an incredibly tall furbog. Light bluish tone, like light blue hair with kind of black lips and um like turquoise hair pulled back into a mini ponytail. Standing behind the counter, like not even standing behind the counter, like looming over you and over the counter. Just an incredibly tall individual. What kind of fabric you looking for?
I was hoping a bit of a lighter type, maybe some cotton or silk, more of a summery type fabric.
Well, I don't sell regular fabric here. I do sell some imbued, if that works for you.
That'd be even better.
How much are you looking to get?
And you said it was 3 tries per like section of material, right?
Correct.
I'll go for like 9 tries then, so I'll go like 6 square yards, I'll say. 3 sets.
That'll be 60 gold, and I can go get them for you.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I'll give him 60 gold.
Regretting giving Nova that 78 gold. She'd gladly give it back to you, though.
He comes back out, and the silk is of very high quality. Very nicely done. Just running your hand across it, you not being one that deals in magic, you can definitely feel kind of like that essence.
Mm-hmm.
Very finely made, very finely crafted. Yes, expensive, but you can tell it's
worth the price.
yeah. The price matches the quality of the item that you were given.
Thank you. A lot, really.
Yeah, which in turn will actually cut down on one of your tries, so it'll give you an extra try.
All
Hey.
per section.
Yeah, because you didn't buy like a shitty half off. You bought a quality.
Okay, so I
this
got
would
12
give you-
tries. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Yeah,
Woo!
he'll be very thankful.
You're welcome. If there's anything else in this store you would like, please let me know.
Yeah, I'll be sure to.
Much appreciated.
And he'll go and find Nova, who he last saw walking about.
Yep, I would have just been meandering, checking everything out.
Sir,
Yeah,
do you happen to need any of your wares sharpened?
depends. Does it have any additional effects?
Keeps your weapons clean. And I'm sure it'll give you a bonus.
How much would it run me?
I don't do it. I have a friend that does, though.
I'll consider it and maybe come back.
No worries. It's not here, by the way. It's at the Hammer's Light.
And that was the second forge referred to me alongside the Dark Anvil, correct?
Yeah, it was the one that the Dark Anvil kind of scoffed at and said that, since you didn't have their money or whatever, and she basically said, take your work to that shitty blacksmith.
Damn.
Thanks for letting me know.
Not a problem. Thank you.
And now he'll go find Nova. quickly stuffing the material in his pack.
I'll probably be like bending down looking at something interesting on a shelf. Oh, got everything you need?
Think so.
Alright, let's head out then.
The thing that you're looking at, Nova, is a unicorn, like a toy, and it like when you touch it, it actually like turns from a toy into almost like a real life horse and kind of bucks a little bit, and then stops moving the moment you stop touching it.
I probably would have spent way too much time looking at and playing with that thing.
Yeah, there was a couple other toys kind of like that. There was also on that same shelf, there was some stink bombs, and there was like a Roman candle type looking deal.
Out of curiosity, I probably would have at one point smelled the stink bomb to see if it actually stunk. Probably
Not
not.
that you could tell.
Curiosity.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll walk away and head out with Axel.
At this time, between that event and some of the shopping, is anybody else in the group doing anything else in the meantime?
I want to.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'd like to go to the what was it? The thorn pits? He said.
The slags.
The slags, yeah. Well, the slag pits and the thorn. Or the
After we
thorn
go to
pits
the-
in the slags.
After we go there, can we head to the Golden Breeze? I heard it's a magic shop in town. They might have some books for me.
Yeah, definitely. We can do
Well,
that.
let's check out your fights first. Get you
And-
registered.
Don't want to miss out on that.
You're gonna put them to shame. I bet they haven't seen anything like you fight before.
Yeah.
And the crowd will love you here.
Put on a good show for them.
You always do.
Oh, wait. Okay.
As you walk and talk, it takes you the better part of an hour to get there. Like it's on the complete opposite side of the city. And when you get there, the first thing that you notice is I apologize, but it's the only thing I can think of. Think of like concentration camp. Like the walls, it's not even a wall, it's almost like a giant fence that goes around this entire like community at the top of it. It's kind of like a version of barbed wire, not as menacing, but you definitely could tell that if you were to try and hop it, you'd have a real bad fucking day.
Jeez.
And you notice two guards.
Kind of shit.
Yeah, you notice two guards posted on the outside of this gate.
Who comes here to watch these fights?
I'm starting to want
And
to.
I would- I'd stay away. I mean, I'm not saying the streets are that inviting, but they don't look like this. They're not protected. This is strange. Have you fought anyone from here?
Have I?
What's up?
Would I have fought anybody who hails from this place before?
Make an intelligence check.
Not 20. Comes to an 18.
Minus the 2. Nice. Yeah, once before. And you did not actually fight him. You watched him fight. And he fought in I believe it was called the Bone Pit.
Ooh.
And he died. Really, really, really awful. Yeah. You remember watching the fight.
Sophia probably didn't see that.
No. It was
I don't think I've seen any fights at the bump.
No. This would have been when you had gotten in trouble previously, and Donovan needed to make a point. It was one of the first times he brought you down to the Bone Pits. and you were basically forced to watch several fights and how they went, and then basically you were told, "This will happen to you if you don't shut your fucking mouth and listen." And the deaths were pretty gruesome. He died by having his face shoved into a wall spike, and then repeatedly stabbed thereafter by pieces of bone found on the floor.
I'm just gonna say, no, I don't think I have fought anybody. Be interesting to see what their pedigree's like. I guess so. I'll go up to one of the guards that are stationed there. Hey, is this where the thorn pits are at?
Excuse me, sir?
Why does everybody keep calling?
It's
Ma'am.
ma'am.
What are you asking about? The thorn pits? Are you looking to do
Flags.
some amigo? Are you doing? I can't. Speak. Are you looking to do illegal gambling?
No, I heard there was fights happening.
There's no
And-
fights sanctioned in this city, sir. Do you know where
We
this
know
is
there's-
happening? Do you
we
have
know there's.
information?
Sir, you can drop the facade. We know there's fights here. We're here to enter a renowned fighter.
He looks dead serious.
We're here to enter a renowned fighter. You'd be ashamed to miss it. You've never seen anything like her.
We have no fights sanctioned in this city, sir. If you want to go
Stop
into the
this.
flags, you can. At your own discretion. Just make sure you don't lose your identification cards. Speaking of identification cards,
I'm gonna roll my eyes a little bit and pull out a card.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
they
So
go
you
on
really don't know there's fights going on inside your little, whatever this is.
If
I
there
just-
is, and you're a part of it, you'll go down with them.
Well, we're not
If
part
not,
of it. We're just
turn
visitors
it
to the
in.
place.
Then,
We're here. I'm just
turn
here
that
to sell my wares.
then you turn that information in if you run into those fights.
I'll do that.
And he looks
Yeah,
both of you over.
I didn't. I just heard there was fights going on. Thought I'd enter. I didn't know it was a no thing.
Make a deception check, unless you're not lying. Then make.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
I mean, I'm not lying. I'm a reputable fighter.
But you're looking for a. I would say so. If Sophia were to roll this, I would say she could roll with deception. But you know what usually a lot of these places are.
Well, when
Hmm.
I said I was
And
when
the
I said I
fight-
was only there to sell my wares, that's clearly a lie.
Correct. Yours, that is a lie for you. I'm talking patience with hers because she knows what a lot of these places are, that they're not like legit fighting places. These are you go there, the high risk, high reward.
Me and my big mouth. So this.
And it's a straight roll. It would be at disadvantage, but Sophia's helping you. So at the same time, she kind of lied, but it's like all evening out at this point. So it's just a straight roll.
Can I roll, or is patience rolling?
Patience is rolling. Okay. He looks you guys both over. He looks at you, Sophia. Make a deception check as well, because you said you had wares to sell, and he doesn't see any wares.
I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show him a tapestry that I have.
Okay, that helps.
I'll show him the one that I made of the like overlook.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so roll one more time with advantage.
It might look out of place here, which might be the problem.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to you. All right, here we go. Roll again. You go through. Points of patience. You come here.
Uh,
I see a tapestry. That's it. I don't see anything else on you. You're here to sell wares.
I'm a weaver.
Don't let me catch you. Don't let me catch you. Yeah, and he points you through.
Okay.
he does like that awkward like I'm it right here. I'm it. You guys are in the slags. The
well,
moment
he told me to come here,
he
right?
told you he told you to go through. He was talking to Sophia.
Oh,
Yeah, I got held back a little bit.
oh,
but-
okay.
But he sends you guys through the gate. Through the gates, you're immediately you go from that like nice clean streets. It's fucking dirt. It's
Mm.
just dirt. It's dirt, and like you guys begin to walk, and in some portions you can tell where it's rained, or people pissed, or things were thrown into the street, and there's giant puddles, and they smell bad, like standing water, maybe something else. It's a different world here. A lot
Man,
of the houses
night
are
and
not.
day, huh?
They're kind of like hovels. A lot of the houses are very, like one room, one bedroom, one kitchen, like a fucking studio. That's it.
This place makes me uncomfortable. The people from the town can't come down here. So who goes to these fights? Is there another city there within color that we just haven't heard of? And why is it guarded then? Because no slums that we've seen have guards. I mean, no one wants to go down there. It guards itself.
Yeah, I mean, shit, the gods hardly ever came around where we was living.
That's where we
Gonna be
went to hide.
finessed.
And they didn't want to come down there. They're scared of it.
Both of your street senses kick in fucking immediately. And you guys just all of a sudden, like out of the corner of your eyes, and when you're walking down alleys and it's like dark and you can just
Mhm.
like feel somebody fucking watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both you guys are just
I mean,
Just
we've been in some pretty fucked up places, but how does this compare?
on point and or more.
Mm.
Something's real fucking dangerous. Something has got you completely on edge.
I thought they were trying to get away from
Hmm.
places like this.
And another thing that you guys both notice as you guys walk down this street. Walking through Kalor proper, there was probably like a McDonald's. There's a cop or a guard almost every block, or at least every other block. You guys have been walking for 3-4 blocks right now. You see no sign of anything like that.
So the area itself is guarded, but there are no guards in here.
Maybe they're trying to keep people in, and not out.
Yeah, seems that.
And I see why he didn't trust me. No one with my wares is going to be selling anything down here. Even if I was telling the truth.
I should have known in a hoity-toity ass place like this that this sort of thing would be definitely on the DL.
Well,
Me
it's
and my
weird,
f-
because you didn't have to be on the deal back in Dollar. The fights.
Hey you.
Look over.
Hey you. You see like you see like you see a hand poking out of like a dark alley.
Just a hand.
Just a hand.
Uh,
I'm gonna try and use my Spool of Spells to learn the light cantrip, which takes a DC 10 Arcana check to learn it. Yeah. So I will light up the area he's standing in.
You see an individual with the hood pulled up over the head, and like just like it's down, and he's hunched over and he's like wearing dark leathers. He just super filthy. Tabaxi individual with like like orange matted fur and like a cut down one of the side eyes. He's missing like a corner of a lip. Hey, the fuck are you doing? Turn that shit off.
Who are you? What do you want?
Yeah.
Her. Him? I'm not sure.
She's pretty clearly female.
Is it like definite?
Like she's cut and like
Yeah.
muscular, but she's obviously
Yeah,
a lady.
you're a Musco dude.
Okay.
It's
Oh, I'm so ready for this to become a running gag.
Oh no.
I just don't feel like doing a fucking high pitched voice all the time. Just sue me.
I just imagine like Ronda Rousey, except for like not good looking and no boobs.
Damn, okay, fuck you. You don't know what she looks like.
Exactly, it's in my head. You haven't described her in a
I
form.
imagine that in this dark setting, it is hard to see how big her cleavage is.
Yes.
Like cleavage, like lip cleavage, or like a woody
Bruh.
running up the leg, or like what
Yeah,
kind of cleavage are we talking?
I'm definitely talking about leg cleavage.
Okay, yep. The lip and
Yeah,
the toe.
yeah.
She's one of those that pulls it like in. Every morning she gets up and hike.
yeah, that.
I'm here for her.
Yeah.
You look like
Who wants to know?
You look like you fight, and I heard you up there with the guard. Are you looking for the pits?
I immediately turned the light off.
Thank you. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Maybe.
Don't stand out there. He's fucking watching.
I look behind him. Do I see like other people back there?
Make a perception check.
Fuck's sake.
Nothing you notice. Are you looking too, Sophie? You do notice like one person like two alleys up that's kind of like looking down, but like unsuringly.
All right, I'll kind of step off the side. Yeah, I mean,
You can't be asking like that. You could get caught. That's awful.
well, yeah, I didn't really know that. Where I'm from, it's not such a big deal.
Yeah, it's prohibited in the whole city.
I like it.
Yeah,
Because the rules are less restrictive.
you could
Probably.
say that. You could say that. So
Yeah.
come. So I'm assuming you want to fight like tonight.
I'm gonna like grab Patience's arm and like pull her like 20 feet away.
You know, that's the rules is bad. I don't think we should be here. You've never fought somewhere where the fights aren't allowed. In fact, you've told me about these bone pits back in Dollar where the fights were illegal. You would never fight there, would you? This reminds me of that.
Probably different.
I don't think so. I don't think you're safe here.
Never
I
really
can't-
safe when you're in the ring.
But back in Dollar, you're safe. You got people watching over you. People barely die there. But here, no one's gonna help you. I couldn't help you.
Well,
Alright, we're gonna just
Let-
go
let's-
back.
let's.
Let's talk to this guy and then we'll just go discuss it.
All right. So, listen. I'm interested, but I gotta know kind of what I'm getting into. You know what I mean? What are we talking? We talking like, bare knuckle, no rules. People die. What? I mean, I ain't afraid to step into the ring, but gotta be prepared, of course.
Get it? No weapon unless agreed upon, and bare knuckle, usually covered in glass. To the death, but rules can be set prior match. Yeah, bets are all placed before matches. Would you guys be first floor or second floor attendance? Or is she gonna be on the ground level with you?
She's my ringside.
There's not really a ring.
Yeah, I'm a ringside. I go down there with her.
You can stand outside of the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, side of the
Well-
ring, ringside.
Yeah. It's not really ringside. Everybody stands around it, but yeah, I mean, you get too close to the fence, you can get stabbed. It's kind of the point. That's why it's called the thorn pits. You never fought here?
Nah, we're from out of
Oh, yeah. It's called the thorn pits because you fight in a giant cage, and everybody
cage.
stands around on the first floor. Everybody stands around around the cage. They've been known to stab the fighters if they get pushed up against the fence. That's why it's called the thorn pits. People get stabbed, hooked, clubbed. Last night, some dude got shipped from behind and spilled out half his intestines.
pretty
It's
extreme.
cool.
So
Yeah, I won about 20,
As-
20 silver on that.
as a ringside, it's my job to know about, keep track of what happens when we win. So say she's a good fighter. Say we win a couple matches. What's in it for us? Obviously, we can bet on it, but for the fighters, what they get?
Depending on who she fights, she gets a certain amount of coinage per fight. Better the fighter, more the money. And then obviously you can set bets at the counter. Gets like a
Alright.
prize pool if she wins.
All
What
right,
kind of
let's-
prize pool?
Depends on the fight.
let's
Oh,
see
that's
this
fair.
place.
She's a newcomer, so she'll start at the bottom.
And they all fight to the death. Don't you run out of fighters?
Not all the time. Only if both combatants agree.
And I
Alright.
imagine that raises the prize when it's a fight to the death.
Oh, big times. 4 times, 6 times sometimes. Depends.
All right.
Fighting the champion's always a death match, though.
There can only be one champion.
Only one.
Consider me interested. Let's see the venue.
I'll bring you down to him. Urtan.
Right.
Couple minutes, you guys sneak through a couple alleys, dart down a couple back alleys, through a couple buildings, into almost like a warehouse type deal, and like a large barrel's moved, and then a pair of stairs that leads down is revealed. He walks down. You guys join?
Yeah.
Patience walks down. Sophia,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her.
you guys
I'm
both
not-
make your way down.
I'm staying as close to her as possible.
The moment you cross like the top area of like where the dirt floor was and into this basement sublevel, something switches off, and all of a sudden you hear just like the noise of fighting, like almost like a silent spell was created to keep
Hmm.
like the noise in, and the moment you crossed it, all of a sudden you hear the basement. You hear, "Oh, yeah, kill him, kill him!" And you come around the corner and you see these two guys, you see this one incredibly giant, burly, um, half orc looking individual with two almost hand daggers. Like he's holding these daggers and it's just got like two spikes on the end of it. And he's just sitting there bobbing back and forth. And then you see a skinnier tabaxi female. She has nothing in her in her hands, but she has like claws out. She almost is wearing like these gloves that have like put more of a point to the end of her fingers. And she's like bobbing back and forth. She takes a run, jumps off the wall, comes down, and goes across and gashes across the chest of this individual. In midair, he grabs her by the tail as she scratches, and turns and whack, like swings her around full half moon style, and just jabs her onto the floor. Picks her back up with both hands. Now comes back to the other side and slams her onto her face. She turns, cuts off her own tail, rolls away,
Holy shit.
launches herself directly at the feet of this giant male, slices him on the inside of his thighs, rolls out the other side. He turns, punches her square in the chest, kind of like right above the clavicle, and leaves a giant hole. And you watch as like a gush of blood comes shooting out. And at the same time, you watch the giant man wobble, fall backwards onto his back, and then twitch 3 or 4 times, and he stops moving. And as you get like a better view as you come down the stairs, you look where she cut him on the inner thigh. Blood is just spraying out, and he is bleeding out.
I'm gonna like grab Patient's wrist, and you can tell that like every step we take, I'm like somewhat like just like passively trying to pull you back, like not fully resisting you going down, but like you can tell that like I'm not comfortable at all and want you to leave.
And on that note, we'll end our night.
Ooh.
Oh.
So this is the Thorn Pits. All right.
Damn.
I don't like it.
I do.
Oh boy. All right, everybody.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks for joining us after our hiatus last week. We'll be back next week on Wednesday, 8:30 Central. Everybody have a fun and safe weekend. Remember to be kind. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Night night. Bye bye.